Hey guys, SeetherCord here, and welcome to the next episode of SeetherCast. It's been, how long has it been? Like over 2 months since the last episode we had on That Wolf from Hyrule, and today we got ourselves a new person who is also a YouTuber, and basically just introduce yourself, why don't you?
Hi, I'm Mallow. I am a gaming YouTuber, and I also just started doing a new type of series on a new channel where I do commentating videos.
Ooh.
I've been doing YouTube for like 5 years now, and most of it's just been gaming, but I've been enjoying working on the commentating stuff, being inspired by yours truly.
Thank you. You're inspired by yourself?
No,
I'm
you.
Just kidding. I'm kidding. Or maybe you were inspired by the Beast or something?
I don't know.
Anyway, yeah. We have on Malo1471 and
wait.
Is it 1471 or 174? I always get those two numbers.
1471.
4. Anyway, yeah, we have on Malo1471 or just Mallow or Marshmallow, and we have there's a specific reason besides just having another YouTube on to have you on for this podcast video for today, and that is that Mallow is going to be helping with the editing for this channel.
Yeah, so if you guys saw, I edited the video for the don'ts of this fandom. It was, I don't know when this video will be out, but it was a couple videos ago. And I edited that whole video. I really enjoyed editing it. And I'll be working on other ones throughout Seether's channel.
And I will be paying him a non-disclosed amount of money to do this. I'm not like putting him in my basement in my sweatshop factory of other like small furry YouTuber channels to just basically do my bidding. And I only give them like one sandwich a day or something.
I mean, I'll take it, whatever I can get.
I give you your one sandwich of the day, and there's like a sock in it or something instead of meat.
Well, that's a bonus. That's clothing, you know?
Oh yeah. Or no, you could like. It's like Harry Potter or something like that. Like, once you give Dobby clothes, I am a free elf or something.
I've never watched Harry Potter.
Well, no, like if you give them clothing, then they're set free. So,
So I'm
Dobby's
not your
free.
editor now.
Yes. But no, like my Chinese sweatshop factory where I have a bunch of little Chinese kids editing my videos for me.
Yes, I am Asian. Ni hao.
No, it's not. Get into some racism here. Oh my god.
It's actually.
Anyway.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you were saying?
It's actually kind of weird. My family's white, and at my mom's house, we just have like Asian shit everywhere, like Japanese symbols and things like that. And it's like we don't even know what they say, but it's just the aesthetic of it that my family likes, I guess. They're not weeaboos, though.
Same with my family. Like, I'm from a white family, and we have a lot of like weird Hispanic stuff in our house. That sounds really racist. I don't mean to say weird Hispanic stuff, but like a lot of stuff from like Mexico. We have some things that have
Tacos.
Like Spanish speaking in the world. None of us are, my family just likes doing that. My parents like to design the house like that. Well, I guess it's in our nature. Like, you know, we like Mexican food. I have a Hispanic girlfriend. I don't know. Yeah, so pretty much that's relatable. But anyway, we're getting off topic. So pretty much tell us your backstory. Like, what got you into the furry fandom and what got you into YouTube?
Oh boy, this is a long story, and I'm unprepared.
Come on, take your time. Sit by the fireplace. Tell the story.
Well, I started doing YouTube, like I mentioned, I think 5 years ago. And when I first started doing YouTube, I was young. I was in 8th grade, and now I have graduated high school. And back then, I wanted to just share my ideas for video games. So I did videos about Castle Crashers and games like that, and Call of Duty little things like cool updates and stuff like that. And after a while, I kind of grew out and learned that ideas are a dime a dozen. And I started getting inspired by other YouTubers and started doing gaming videos, being inspired by Markiplier, Battleforge, who is an SCP YouTuber. And actually, something I forgot to mention. When I first started doing YouTube, my main inspiration was Tobuscus. But
oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a kind of a weird set. You got like Tobuscus, Markiplier, a British SCP gaming YouTuber, and now Seether. But anyway, yeah, I was doing gaming videos, and I still do them, but now I'm kind of going into a new era of Mallow, where I'm doing commentating videos, and it's working out really well. I've been inspired by animation channels like Chipflake, Seether, Leafy. No. But
have you gotten your play button yet?
I have not. But yeah, that's pretty much the main story of it. Where the character comes in, the little character I use, which is Mallow. What I wanted to do when I started doing gaming content, I got into the SCP fandom, and that's how, you know, I got inspired by Battleforge, the SCP YouTuber, who's a gaming YouTuber. I really like this one SCP called SCP-1471, which is like some Skulldog type of thing that stalks you. And what I wanted to do with that is rip off. No, I wanted to take inspiration from that creature because I really liked how it looked, and put my own twist in it and put my own like elements of myself into it. Sounds a little dirty, but I took that and I wanted to swap it from being a creepy monster to kind of a cuter character, and then I put some things like glasses, because I wear glasses, into it, and that's how I got this boy.
That's a actually touching, beautiful story a little bit. Made in like a science laboratory. You're a Powerpuff Girl because you were made in the lab.
Maybe.
Mallow the Powerpuff Girl.
I don't know which one I'd be, though. I always like the red one.
The red. I think that's Blossom. That's pink, not red. Oops. But it's fine. I want to be the big black one. Anyway.
Black one?
I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, so basically you pretty much told your story of, you know, kind of what got you into being into getting YouTube videos, what got you into the furry fandom. You got through it way faster than a lot of the other guests on my podcast. They usually go on for at least the first 25 minutes telling their story.
They're trying to hit that 10-minute mark, you know? Gotta get all those ads in the video.
Well, we're trying to hit the 30-minute mark here, but who knows?
Triple the ads.
I gotta ask you, can you want to go a little bit further into detail of like what really built up your editing style? What built you into getting, you know, to the point where you are with your editing skills? Like, what software did you use? What kind of program for your computer? Like, what kind of computer do you use also?
So I use an Asus gaming laptop. I don't know the specs or any of that stuff, but it's a very good laptop. I've had it for years now. But when I first started doing YouTube, I used Movie Maker. And, you know, it's not great for making professional stuff, but it was a start. I was learning how to do editing and stuff like that. And then for a long time doing those idea videos for games and some other little gaming videos in Minecraft and stuff, I edited stuff more and more and learned other things about editing. And I did use Sony Vegas, a pirated version, by the way, so don't sue me. But I used that for quite a while. Very good program, but after a while I kind of felt guilty and I wanted to pay for something and not just use pirated software. So then I bought Movie Studio, which is from Sony. Pretty much the same thing as Sony Vegas. They're almost identical. And the main thing with my editing is I don't want to waste people's time. A lot of my videos, either on my commentary channel or gaming channel, are very short, and that's the thing. I get bored if I watch a 15-minute video if it's not entertaining through the whole thing. So gaming videos, I want to get those main parts. I don't want, you know, someone to just sit there and drink a water bottle for 2 minutes in the video. I want to get that out. Just don't want to waste people's time, you know?
Oh.
I was like, what the hell was that? It was water.
I drink that water a little too intensely right there, but anyway.
But yeah, that's my main stuff with my editing. I don't want to waste people's time.
Okay, I get what you mean. Like, maybe, I don't know, some people have like their own personal taste for editing, like, and all. Like, some viewers of mine really enjoy more of a chilled back, like not as like frequent editing style, while some prefer like a lot of stuff in your face kind of editing style as well. Just kind of like its own individual market. Like people have different tastes and all.
It's kind of like a mix of doing slow-paced videos and kind of fast, because I don't try to make my edits jump too much. Like I put fade transitions between them, so the audio fades between the clips. But yeah, I don't try to have it go like, "What's up, guys? Oh, hello, what's up?" You know, I try to have it kind of smoothly transition. But yeah.
I get what you mean. What YouTuber, or like, was there any specific thing that encouraged or influenced your editing style? Like, is there any specific YouTubers, or even like films or filmmakers or things in film or whatever, or on TV that have a certain editing style that you want to like, that you feel inspired by a lot to put in your own form of editing?
I think I kind of think it, like, the main thing looking back must have been like compilation videos. Like, for an example, Markiplier's, you know, compilation videos of Mario Maker and stuff like that, where it's just those clips cut up and then really, not really fast, but they're put together very quickly instead of like a whole playthrough of a game. So that may have been it. That's the only thing I can think that would really influence my kind of fast-ish editing.
I get what you mean. Yeah, it makes sense.
I'm just very nervous right now.
Don't feel nervous. Like,
I don't know why I wasn't earlier.
You're not on Joe Rogan, so you don't have anything to be worried about. It's not like there's millions of people watching like Joe Rogan. Or if you're not on the H3 podcast either, you don't have to worry about Ethan Klein interrupting you every 5 seconds. But and then Ela Klein just being in the background, like being like, yeah, I agree, yeah.
I used to really like their podcast. I think I just not grew out of it. It's still good content in my opinion, but I just kind of drifted away from it. But I found it entertaining. It's like, what's up, guys? H3 here. Let's talk.
Yeah. I get what you mean. I'm more of a fan of their original content before the podcast was their main thing. And to me, I don't know, it seems a little too relaxed per se. And I also don't really like, I don't know, I don't like how Ethan presents information and how he discusses things a little bit. But that's just me. And also, they could do whatever they want with their current podcast and the H3 podcast, but they gotta understand, or some people need to understand, that a lot of the people that subscribed to them in the beginning subscribed for their original non-podcast videos on their main channel, but they just left, and they still got I think a third of their fan base who stayed for the podcast, so it's good for them, I guess.
It's kind of scary doing stuff like that. That's why because I started doing commentary videos, and that's why I started putting it on another channel, just because mixing up like your audience with different types of videos and different genres just confuses people so much, and it's like, what did I even subscribe for, you know?
Oh yeah, it's kind of like those channels where it's obvious that these people aren't doing it for like filmmaking purposes. They kind of treat it more as if it's like a social media platform like Twitter or Instagram or something, and they literally upload anything. And like they'll like maybe make like a gaming video, and then they'll make a video where they're traveling, and then they'll make another video where they're like showing off their airsoft gun or something like that. I don't know. Like they make a cooking video, and like it's crazy. They upload like every like twice a day or something.
I think
they can do whatever they want. So
I think the main thing with that is you really have to love the content creator to allow them to do that. For an example, going to Markiplier, I mean, I'm not a crazy fan of him, but I do enjoy his content. I don't watch it all the time, but I've enjoyed his content for a long time. But so many people aren't just in love with either his gaming videos or his old skit videos. It's just him as a person, because he can do a gaming video, gets a bunch of views, and then he can do a cooking video with his friends and gets a bunch of views. And that just shows like a really dedicated fan base where they like the person over just the content.
And also another case that's not fully exactly like that, but also kind of in a way, is JonTron, where he his fan base is dedicated, not like and necessarily will accept any kind of video, but they'll tolerate hiatuses, and they'll be like, John's not going to come back for another year and a half. I'll be waiting.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. I remember, I don't know how long he was silent for until the flex tape video came out, but I remember being in school and that just blew up.
Oh yeah, it's like, it's his most successful video. The first flex tape video was, and that was what, 30 million views or something. That's great. And
That's awesome.
I thought it was amazing how the sequel video, he actually got the flex tape guy to collab with him.
That was awesome.
I saw this boat in half.
Flex tape. I feel like we're getting a little off track though. What are we talking about again?
It's having fun. It can't be too. You got to get off track a little bit. If you make it too focused, it's basically just an interview.
Yeah, it'll be H3H3's podcast. Oh.
Oh yeah, he does that. Yeah, it's like an interrogation by the police. You know. Anyway. When it comes to like furries and making YouTube videos, how would you say furry YouTubers, where do you think it's heading with like furry YouTubers and like the kind of content that's being produced from like the furry YouTubers that are the ones that wear the fursuits and get on camera and do a lot of stuff live action, and then there's the discussion commentary channels like myself and like what you're kind of starting to do right now, and also like, and then you got other channels like Rage Hound where they're kind of doing both in a way. But, you know, like, what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like this fandom is, like, what you're pretty much asking is, like, what do you think's becoming of this fandom in the future and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
I think what's happening is it's kind of, like, becoming more normal. Because so many more people are joining it, and so many more like big YouTubers are revealing that, oh, they're in this fandom. Remember that one gamer who like revealed it and he had his like suit on or something? He had like a blue suit or something? I forgot what his name was.
I think you're talking about Sonic Fox.
It may have been him, but it was like a huge thing. It was like, oh my god, this. I think he's an esport player, but
yeah, Sonic Fox. He went to the Game Awards and won an award, and he accepted it in Fursuit.
Yeah, and I feel like that's where it's just kind of heading. It's becoming more normal, and like, I don't know exactly how to word it, but it's becoming more normal in society. Kind of like,
yeah, I get what you mean.
I don't want to be controversial with this, but it's kind of like how in the past there was so much anti-stuff against LGBTQ plus people, and now it's becoming so much more normal in society and accepted. And I feel like that's the same thing that's going on with the fandom, which is good.
In my opinion, I wouldn't say that being a furry is like a fully normal thing now. I still think it's kind of a subculture thing, but more of a normalized subculture where people are like, the general public is still like, hey, this is still a out there thing, but it's kind of like, you know.
Yeah, I think it's like, slowly getting there.
Like back like around 10 years ago, people were still aware, or I think not that many people were aware of what being a furry was, but they see it would be like, oh my god, what is this? This is horrible.
Yeah.
Now it's just kind of like, you'll see like any Comic-Con, any non-furry convention like Comic-Con, you'll see at least 5 or 6 fursuiters there at the minimum.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
awkward silence.
No, I get what you mean. Like, come on. But in terms of like furries and like its popularity in the general public, would you say that in terms of like how popular it is, would you say that it's at its peak? Like this is the highest in terms of like relevancy it's at right now, or has it not gotten there yet and it's on its way, or is it lower right now and like it's already past its peak popularity?
It's kind of tough because I don't have a magic crystal ball with me, but
I'm just asking for a general
I think
your
it's
opinion.
Like slowly, like going up there because. Now I feel like I'm in class. I'm in a debate. I feel like it's slowly getting up there, though. I don't think it's reached its peak. I think it will just keep being a very popular thing, and well, not popular, but you know what I mean. But I don't think it's reached its peak yet. I don't think it's dying off or anything like that, though.
I get what you mean. It has. So you're saying that it hasn't gotten to its Fortnite moment yet? I
Not
assume.
yet. Until Ninja tells us his secrets, we'll know.
He took a picture with that Fursuiter guy, Sonic Fox, at the Game Awards. Oh. So he's aware. He's aware.
Oh.
But I understand. I probably said I understand and I get what you mean like 25 times in this one recording. I'm horrible. Oh my gosh. But I think we covered pretty much everything I have listed off to cover today. It's a relatively short one, but you're way more like to the point, and I appreciate that because other people I have on this podcast, they go too much into detail with everything. I'm like, get to the point, man.
Oh, thank you.
No problem. But yeah, guys, look forward to Mallow editing more videos just to get a little bit of an update, just to clarify some things with like him editing and all. He's not going to be doing the editing for every video. I'm going to give him like maybe 33.3% of the workload when it comes to editing. In terms of script writing and recording footage, it's going to be still me. But like I'll give him a little bit of, I'll give him like a third of all the editing to take care of. So that way I can get still more consistently, like we're still at like uploading every other day. And it's doing the channel wonders right now. And I love that. And I appreciate you a lot for that. Yeah, we're looking forward to it as long as we continue to do it. Still, like, we're still kind of in beta mode with like what we have planned for it, so maybe we might not continue with you on the channel if something happens or something. But if that is the case, that's fine. If not, welcome to the SeetherCord community club, or the SeetherCord Incorporated, or SeetherCord Productions. That's what it is.
Well, thank you for the opportunity, and hopefully you guys enjoy the videos I edit. And don't forget, because I'm a sellout, to check out my channel. I don't know what to say, either in the description or either link my channel. It'll probably be in the description though. But yeah, if you want to see commentating or gaming stuff, check it out.
Yeah. I'll have his I'll have your main channel in the card section at the end of this video on the screen at the very end, and then I'll have all of his both his channels and his social media links in the description down below also. That pretty much wraps up everything then for this episode of SeetherCast. It was a great one in my opinion. If you guys enjoyed this video and you want to further help out my channel, please consider donating to me on Patreon as well as my coffee. Also, please consider hitting that like button, turning on the notification bell, and subscribing all together. Make sure to check out all of Mallow's stuff. There'll be, again, link in the description down below to all of that. Any last words before we head out?
Bye-bye. I don't know.
Well said. Well said. Well, I have been SeetherCord. You can get your outro too. Oh. Say your name.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine.
And I've been Mallow.
And we'll see you guys in the next video, and we'll see Mallow in the background, you know, being the puppet master editing the videos. He'll have me on strings, and I'll be like a puppet marionette.
FNAF.
I want to get a puppet SeetherCord and like have his mouth open like, hello, I'm Seether. Anyway, we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
No. Oh my god. No! I'm gonna use that at the end of a main channel video. You won by 1 point! You won by 1 point! Oh my god!